And we are live for your weekly market update. Nothing fancy today. We're both at our properties, at our homes, not out in the fields. So yeah, feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions about the market. We're just going to jump into it. Again, something we usually start with on most of these episodes, right, is going over what's happening in the market, what's hitting the market. And oh, there's a little bit of a change. I gotta clean that up on the first row right there. But anyway, if you can kind of see in October timeframe, we were hitting about that 800,000 properties on the market. We trickled up a little bit, about that 700 since the new year, 600, 700. Still, I mean, if you look before the holidays, right? If you look before that time, we were consistently sitting about 800, 900, 1,000. We haven't reached that 1,000 mark. Now, like we've talked about in the past, what happens is usually agents post date the property when it goes on the market. And so these numbers bump up a little bit, but it's hard to believe that a 709 for last week is going to get bumped up, higher than 800, right? So maybe in the low 800s. We're still not hitting that $1,000 unit mark, right? So what does that mean? Again, less inventory on the market, less opportunities for you to purchase. Now, the sold properties, usually we'll see a 30-day window. Days on market has been pretty consistent with quick close times to getting an offer accepted, yet close of escrows have been longer. You're seeing properties sit under contract a longer window of time. So something to kind of think about. You'll see these numbers of sold properties. Usually it's 30 days. It could be longer. So these 448 numbers, 542 numbers, 468, 649 numbers, those are 30 days behind. So that was during the holiday time frame right there. Okay. Now the 700 market, again, pretty similar to what we're seeing across the board. But yeah, we've said it probably the last 2 episodes, but if you're looking to purchase in this current climate, start reaching out to have your agent reach out to properties that are currently under contract and see how those escrows look. Are they looking shaky? Are they looking good? What's going on with those? So you want to jump in with
let's take, for those of you that didn't know, there was a Super Bowl yesterday. In case you didn't know, that was a rather big event. For those of you that watched it, you may have noticed there was only 25,000 fans in the seats, but yet everybody paid not everyone, but a lot of people paid $100 for a cutout. So why am I mentioning this? Because do you have an extra $100 to just mail in to make a cutout of yourself to sit at a stadium? Probably not. So why am I mentioning this again? Because let's look at, there's people that have extra income right now all over. Today, stock market closed record high. There's a lot of people making money right now in this current environment. And what does that mean? The more money that's flowing into stock market, that's more money that's going to hurt the bond market, which will drive interest rates up. Also, today is once again mentioned that $1.9, I believe, trillion stimulus plan. Wall Street is really pushing for that. Why? It's more cheap money. You as a homeowner, you don't want to push all this economic stimulus into the environment because it will ultimately drive rates up. And you may see over the next 1 to 2 months, you may see interest rates tick up just a little, like 0.1%. And then after all the stimulus burns itself out around June, July, you'll probably see rates drop back down again. So for those of you who've been playing the market, this week's a slow economic event market. But you can already see, the more you see the stock market in the green, the S&P at all-time highs, the Dow at highs, the NASDAQ, that's not good for you and interest rates. So overall today, not the best news for you, except Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl. But other than that, I mean, we're not looking at a strong economic week for a lot of time to time the market. Make sure you're in contact with your lender. If you thought you were going to get the lowest rates this week, you're probably not gonna, because you need some economic events to happen. And if you're buying a home in the next 30 days, the best thing you can hope for is wow, BTC hit an all-time high today. Yeah, if you look at Bitcoin today, it was massively up, and so is gold. Once again, all that cheap money.
Well, didn't Tesla invest?
Yeah. What's that?
Elon Musk invested a bunch of money of Tesla's money into Bitcoin, and I don't know a lot about Bitcoin. Yeah.
6 months ago, Tesla stock was $400 and 337. Now look at it. It's because you're going to get a lot. Oh, one other thing. So I didn't mention this. So for those of you who haven't noticed, when you're driving your car, look at the price of gas. Have you noticed it's gone up? You're going to see your gas prices go up more the more economic stimulus you have. So be wary of what you wish for.
Yeah, and so if we're going to use basically Super Bowl analogies, Patrick Mahomes, he's the quarterback for the Chiefs, was running scared throughout the game.
Yes,
now, why is that? It's because he didn't have a line. He didn't have a help line, right? Now, just like you need a strong foundation to build off of, right? You can be the greatest quarterback of all time. Yet if you don't have that line,
he's really good.
Yeah, if you don't have that line right there, you're not going to get the protection. And when that opportunity, that property comes about, that throw comes about, you won't have the time, the ability to capture it. So by building a foundation, right? A foundation of having that realtor and lender, right? To know what's possible, right?
O-line, D-line. Is that where we're going?
You'll be able to protect yourself, right? To give you enough time for that opportunity that rises, aka the open receiver, aka that property you're looking to sell.
I mean, let's put this in a further analogy. Vinny's a bigger guy. So Vinny, if you're sitting down with Vinny and you're writing your offer, what you do is after you're done writing it, you hand it off to him and he holds it like this. He will just full back run that thing home for you and just pound it in and get it accepted.
We don't make the market. We just assess the market. All right. So just want you to be aware that, now we're getting some smack talk saying my defense is atrocious. Whenever you're ready to go one-on-one, Manuel, one-on-one, take you to the court.
Oh, man.
I know, man, getting called out. Maybe I just need to do a little more workouts. But anyways, so the market, it's one of those, it's a crazy market right now. Be aware where the rate sits. We've talked about, if you watched, I think, last week's episode, they're talking about some kind of grant program, some kind of gift funds.
Yeah, that may be coming. Hope it doesn't.
Yeah, so if that comes right there, man, there's gonna be more reasons to purchase. Yet understand what's possible, what's going on. Even as time, I had someone that I talked to today that was still under the assumption that you needed 20% to purchase a property, right?
Wow.
And there's a lot of misinformation out there or new information, and information is changing consistently on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, right? So without having a trusted resource in your corner, you might be sitting on information that's 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years old. So
I had someone call me today and ask, their realtor told them they could do a stated loan.
I mean,
that's a little old information.
Yeah, they're just have your network of people, have your information. So then if you have a question, because I have clients, and I know David has clients all the time that basically will reach out and go, hey, is this possible? And we'll tell them this is to be aware of, and have a conversation. People that are not ready to buy today, but they're looking to buy tomorrow, the next day, right? So just because you're not looking to transact today doesn't mean you shouldn't reach out to us. Give us a call if you have any questions. Please subscribe. Please share to these platforms. If you know anybody that has any real estate questions, anything like that, feel free to pass on our information to us.
And word of the day. So this is the word of the day. You guys can Google, in case you're into getting fit for the new year. Google Turkish get-ups, TGUs.
Oh, there you go.
You may hate me later, but your body will love you later.
You got to do them to hate them.
Yeah, you have to do them to hate them. But once you do them, you will actually hate them. Turkish get-ups, my friends, TDUs. That's straight to you.
Please subscribe, please share, and enjoy your day.